Backpacking doesn't stop when winter comes. Sure, it might be cold as shit, but there's a couple ways we can get around that. In this video, we'll talk about some useful tips that you can utilize to stay warm when backpacking this winter. Let's get right into it. Tip number 1. One of the most obvious things to do when backpacking out in the cold is to dress in layers. Dressing in layers allows for you to continuously add and subtract layers to benefit your situation. And if you dress properly, you'll be able to have better control over regulating your body temperature. And if you're wondering what you should be wearing when layering, make sure to check out our video on how to properly dress in the winter, where I detail which specific article of clothing you should be wearing. Next is tip number 2. Get out of those sweaty clothes. Don't forget to pack an extra base layer. There's no doubt that you'll be sweating somewhere, so it's important to get out of your base layer as soon as camp gets set up. Getting into dry clothes can benefit you tremendously, as it helps in reviving your warmth rather than leaving you in a cold layer of sweat. Ugh. And when you're changing out your base layer, don't neglect your feet. You're definitely going to want to replace your socks. Trust me, nobody wants to know what these puppies smell like. Tip number 3. Put a hot water bottle near your core region. There's been some debate on whether you should put a hot water bottle near your feet or your core region, but personally I find that putting it near your core region helps heat you up a bit faster. And you don't have to get fancy about it. Using a simple Nalgene bottle can help heat you up in a matter of minutes. Tip number 4. You might want to come closer to this one. Your sleeping pad matters. Your sleeping pad is the barrier between your sleeping bag and the ground. Having a sleeping pad with a high R value can add an additional level of warmth and insulation when you truly need it. Choosing the right sleeping pad for your specific situation isn't difficult, but it can be tricky when balancing comfort and insulation. If you're looking to invest in a sleeping pad, make sure to check out our video on how to choose a sleeping pad so you know which one to get for your situation. Last but not least, let's get to tip number 5. This one's my favorite tip. Make sure to eat and drink a lot. Your body burns a shit ton of calories trying to stay warm, so snacking constantly allows for your digestive system to keep running while allowing for your body to actively keep you warm. At night, high fat and high protein foods burn slower than high carb meals and keep you sustained and warmer for longer. Hydration is also a key factor in how your body will function when in the cold. Becoming dehydrated only strains your ability to stay warm. Making sure to drink plenty of water reduces fatigue. And that's 5 tips that should help keep you warm when backpacking this winter. If you found this video helpful, make sure to follow us on all of our other social media platforms so you never miss any new content or promotions that may come out. Until next time, stay safe, stay warm, and keep exploring. I'll see you later.